Okay, maybe you have an itch you just can't seem to scratch. Dry skin, no big deal. You just moisturize and then you're good to go, right? Well, maybe not. Here to talk about a topic near and dear to my heart is Dr. Frank Santoro. He's a dermatologist at the UConn Health Center. Good morning to you and thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me, Carly.
Oh, I know food allergies, and so many people have them. Mine were adult onset, which was kind of interesting, and I know not as common, but not that uncommon either, is it?
No, it can happen in adulthood too. Think about food allergies in two major ways coming out in the skin. One is a direct, just all of a sudden allergy where you take something in and then it causes a hive-like reaction or swelling of the lips. And the other one's more delayed, thinking about the poison ivy, where you touch that poison ivy and a couple of days later you can get a rash. So that the same type of thing can happen with food too. And
it's confusing because a lot of people think, well, what does a food allergy rash look like? And it can take sort of different, like there's the, am I saying this right, urticaria, it can take that look. This one, I know this one, it's just so awful. But this is what people should be looking for, right?
Yeah, so an urticarial type of rash is one that is larger like that. It's itchy. It tends to move. That's the immediate type of reaction that we think about. That's one of the ones that happen. And a lot of people...
so itchy.
It's so unfortunate.
So itchy.
I had hives one time myself, so I can definitely understand what people go through with this.
Awful. And you basically go to the drugstore and buy every single anti-itch thing you've ever heard of in your life. Yeah. But it's only temporary, right?
Yes, it tends to go away after a while. But then it can recur again.
Right.
So one thing I tell patients is to be your own advocate. I love when patients come in and they're being their own doctor, trying to get to the bottom of this themselves. And a lot of times patients do come up with what they are allergic to that's causing these types of hives.
Let's talk about that because there are some basic common things that a lot of people are allergic to. And by the way, if you have one, chances are high you have another. So let's take a look at a list of some of the different things. I can even tell you them. There's milk, there's wheat, gluten, there's also, help me.
Yeah, shellfish is another one.
Soy.
Yep, soy could be another one. Nuts are very common.
So common.
Yeah.
So if you have one of these allergies and you're thinking, I'm still getting the rash even though I've eliminated gluten from my diet, time to go to the allergist or time to go, like who do you go to? Should you go to the allergist or dermatologist to start figuring out what is going on?
It matters what type of rash it is. If we do hives as dermatologists, we also do an eczema type of reaction in the skin too. The testing is a little bit different between an allergist and dermatologist, and a lot of times we work with the allergist to find out what can be causing this exactly. Unfortunately, sometimes it isn't food related, and there is no certain cause of why people are getting skin reactions, and that's more common than food allergies causing it.
It becomes a treasure hunt with the goal being clear skin and not itching anymore.
Yes.
And how many people are we talking about here? I mean, is there like a 1 in however many, or just we're talking about a lot?
It's a lot, and it seems to be becoming more common too. And there are hypotheses out there why it's more common, but we don't exactly know why.
So for people that think they're suffering from this, again, seek medical help. Don't just keep trying to deal with the symptoms, because so much better if you can figure out kind of what's causing it and at least get some relief, right?
Exactly. I mean, a lot of people have poor qualities of life who have skin problems all the time.
That's right.
So I think it's important to get those under control so you can keep on doing the things that you like to do.
Dr. Santoro, thanks so much. Very encouraging, hopeful information there.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.